Hi guys, a very good afternoon to all of you. Last few days left for your MAH CET exam, so I'm assuming that quite a few of you are nervous. Well guys, that's perfectly normal. If you're nervous, don't worry about it. Relax. You have done your work. Let's see what we can do over the last 1 or 2 days. These sessions are there to help you in your revision. If you don't get any of these questions, if you don't know any of these topics, please don't worry. We have not picked any important topics for the end because we know that even if you don't know the basics of these topics, you don't have to worry. So that's fine. It's perfectly fine. Okay. So today we have a topic called probability. Now, probability, you can expect at best 1 or 2 questions from MAH CET. That's what has happened over the last few years. 1 or 2 such questions. Okay. Jay Gandhi is saying you are feeling overzealous. That's wonderful, Jay Gandhi. You are pumping up with energy, I believe. Don't worry, it's a matter of another 3 days or 4 days. I think today is what, 18th? So the exam is on 23rd, 24th, 25th. So you have actually 5 days left to go, depending upon 5, 6 or 7 days. I'm writing my exam, by the way, on 24th. So yes, we will be doing an analysis from BYJU'S Exam Prep. So I hope you guys are there on our app as well as our YouTube channel. If you have not already subscribed to our channel, please do. If you have not downloaded the app, please download the app. We are going to have a live analysis of MAH CET on these days. Okay. Yours is on 25th, Jay Gandhi. That's good. Mine is morning slot. Yes, Rishabh. 24th morning slot. I think mine is 9 o'clock slot. Okay. Right. So well, my friends, let's go ahead and take a look at this particular topic of probability. Now, there is no theory that I'm going to teach you right now. We all know that this is not the time for me to teach theory, but yes, few questions for practice, probably 10 or 11 questions. We will see some different type of questions here. Again, none of the questions will be very difficult. Yes, there will be some tricky questions, but mostly they are going to be easy to moderate level. But probability as such is not a straightforward topic. It is actually a little bit tricky. So let's see if you fall into any of the traps or you're going to fade through very easily. Okay. Samir is asking which center. Frankly, I don't remember that, Samir. I'll check that on 22nd. I stay in Bangalore, by the way. So 22nd or 21st, I'll check the center, whatever it is, I really don't remember. I'm always afraid of checking my centers because I have a bad relationship with exam centers. Usually my exam centers are never nearby. Okay, for example, last year's CAT exam, I had to travel for some 64 kilometers on the Hyderabad highway and then from Bangalore to Hyderabad highway and then take that exam and then come back. So that entire journey took me 2 hours to go and 2 hours to come back. So a total of 4 hours for a 2-hour exam. So that's how it was. So usually exam centers hate me. I'm afraid to always actually look at it. Okay. Varun is saying, I'll be giving NMAT. Will you also be taking session for NMAT? Yes, Varun, we have NMAT sessions lined up for sure. So please be there with us on the channel. If you have not already following us on Instagram, guys, please follow us on Instagram also because a lot of content is coming your way on Instagram too. Okay. Well, let's go ahead. Okay, I'm getting a few more questions. Are you going to do MBA after this exam or are you giving it just a try? Kajal, I have done my MBA 12 years ago. I have done my MBA in 2008, 14 years now. So I'm writing this exam so that I know what is happening and then I can guide you in terms of the analysis. I'm not writing it to do my MBA. Okay, all right. ओमकार is saying, सर आप भी एग्जाम देते हो? हाँ, of course ओमकार, वरना मैं आपके सामने आके बात कैसे कर पाऊंगा कि एग्जाम में ऐसा हुआ है कि ऐसे हुआ. I have to get the first hand feel of the exam, guys. So usually we write the exams. Okay, I'm asking from which college? Yes, Varun, I am from IIM Indore. Okay. Right, guys. Okay, enough of chit chat. काफी हो चुका है. We are already 5 minutes delayed. So let's go ahead and start the session right now. Let's start with the first question coming your way. I hope you guys are ready with your pens and papers because probability will require a little bit of, not calculation exactly, but at least you need to write something on the piece of paper. So I hope you guys are all ready. Let's go. The first question coming your way. Here is the question. Okay, this is not changing. Why is it not changing? Yes, here's the question. I'll give you 90 seconds to get the correct answer for this. Let's see how many of you can do this in 90 seconds. Okay, go ahead. Sony, geometry is a decent topic. You can expect around 3 questions, I believe, or probably more than that. We will have to wait and see, but yeah, that's my expectation. I will probably say weightage for geometry is a little bit more than probability. Can I increase the font? Okay. I don't think I can change the font right now, guys. Guys, is the question clear? Is the question not clear to any of you? Visibility is dimming. Because this is the same font I use every day. Anyway, so that's about 90 seconds, guys. So let's go ahead and take a look at the first answer. The question says there is a bag that contains 4 red and 6 blue balls and 8 pink balls. So 3 types of balls. One ball is drawn at random and replaced with 3 pink balls. A second ball was drawn without replacement. A second ball was drawn without replacement. What is the probability that the first ball drawn was either red or blue in color and the second ball drawn was pink? So basically, we just need to look at the first ball. So we need first ball. So if I put it this way, yes. So if I just say this is the first ball, this is the second ball. The first ball should be either red or blue, and the second ball must be a pink. This is the question. Okay. So now when I'm going to look at the number of ways or the probability of picking a red or blue ball, I have a total of 10 red and blue balls together. So the probability that the first ball is red or blue is actually 10 out of 18. 10 out of 18. And because I now want to pick the second ball also. Now when I'm going to the second ball, remember, out of these 10 balls, 1 ball is picked. Correct? So only 9 more are left out. Pen color is also a problem. What is happening with the pen color? Should I change it to green? Is this okay? Just confirm. Is this fine, guys? Green? Or is this also not fine? Or should I go to black? Which one? Black is fine? Or should I go to red? Quickly, guys. We are wasting time talking about colors. Is this color fine? Red is fine? I can't increase the thickness of the nib, unfortunately. It does not allow me to do that. But I think the red should be fine. Anyway, so red or blue is 10 by 18. Now, when I pick one ball, the remaining are 9. There are 9 balls remaining, right? And this one ball is replaced with 3 pink. So when I'm looking at this, I have 9 of red plus blue together. And the pink balls are 8 plus 3. So 8 plus 3 is 11. 11 of pink. So now, if I want to pick one pink ball, the probability is 11 out of 20. So the answer is this. So 10 by 18 into 11 by 20. So this goes, so this will become 11 by 36, which is option C. Okay. Alright, so this is the first answer. Quite a few of you got it, but again, I was expecting a lot more of you to get the answer. But don't worry if you do not get the answer. As I said, probability is okay if you know. If you don't know, if you're not really comfortable, that's still fine. Right now is not the time for you to worry about probability because it is not such a earth-shatteringly important topic. That's okay. If you know, it's good. Let's go ahead and look at the next question. Similar kind of a question. 90 seconds again. Your time starts now. Go ahead and take a look at it. Aishwarya, as I said, 1 or 2 questions, not more than that. And I'll not be surprised if it is 0 also. Okay? Varun, Ayush, I hope the red color and my writing is now fine. That's fine, Aishwarya. Do what you can and don't worry about PNC right now. This is not the time for you to worry about PNC. But follow this lecture so that at least one easy question you're able to solve if it comes. Right? Okay, so we have 3 B's, 1 A, another B coming our way. Okay, so a lot of B's and only 1 A. Let's see. Okay, lots of B's. Okay, so the bag contains 8 red balls and 12 blue balls. So we have 8 red plus 12 blue balls. One ball is drawn at random and replaced with 5 green balls. A second ball is drawn without replacement. What is the probability that the first ball drawn is red in color and the second ball drawn is blue in color? Okay, so to draw the first ball red, it is straight away 8 out of 20. This is the probability, right? 8 out of 20. Then, and now, once the red ball is drawn out, what is left? So if one red is gone, then I'll be left with 7 red, 12 blue and 5 green, because I'm replacing that one ball of red with 5 green balls. So now I want to find the probability the second ball should be blue in color. Okay, so blue in color means I need to get 12 out of, what is the total? 12 plus 7, 19, 19 plus 5, 24. So 12 goes 2 times, 2 goes 4 times, 4 goes 5 times, so the answer is 1 by 5. So probability is about understanding the sequence of events correctly. Shruti, 1 or 2, I have repeated this about 4-5 times till now. Okay, right, let's go ahead. The next question. It's a good, decent question. Try it out. Once again, you have 90 seconds for this. Okay, we got an answer A, then we got an option B also. Let's see. Oh, we have a C. We have A, B, C. A again, B again, C again. Okay. Anybody going for D? D for Delhi? No one? Why leave out option D? Lot of ambiguity looks like this question. So the first 2 questions were a little bit straightforward. This is, I'll not say it's lengthy or this thing, it's a little bit, you have to be careful, that's all. So let's look at the question in this. What's actually happening here? The question clearly says that there are 5 red, 3 green balls. So this is bag 1. The second bag contains 4 red and 6 green balls. This is bag number 2. If one ball is drawn from each bag, so you're taking out one ball from each bag, find the probability that one ball is red and the other is green. So guys, before I go ahead, I want you all to give me a like on the session. Please do this guys right now. We look at how many likes basically the session got so that we will be more encouraged to give you out more such sessions. So basically we decide on whether a session is working out or not based on the likes that you give us. So you like the session, hit a like there. Okay, so let's go ahead. Find the probability that one ball is red and the other is green. But now the important part is they are not saying which bag should give you red, which bag should give you green. They are just saying one ball. They are not saying which ball it is, the first bag ball or the second bag ball. So I have first 2 cases. What are the 2 cases? Case number 1, first bag gives me red second bag gives me green. This is one possibility. The second case, or it is also possible that the first one should give me green and the second one is giving me red. Both are these are or should be considered according to the question. Okay, because the question says one ball is red, the other ball is green. It is not exactly specifying which bag is giving you what color. So you have to look at both the scenarios. Okay, now let's take the case 1 and add. I want a red ball from the first bag. So that's very straightforward. 5 by 8. And a green from the second bag, which is 6 out of 10. So this is 30 by 80. Don't simplify it here, leave it like this. Second case, I want a green from the first bag, so that is 3 by 8, and red from the second bag, that is 4 by 10. So this is 12 by 80. So you want to add both of them because this or, whenever you're looking at or, the fundamental theorem of PNC, or means you're going to add and means you're going to multiply. So 30 by 80 plus 12 by 80, so this should be 42 by 80, which is 21 by 40. So that gives you the answer as option B. So those of you who got A or C, you have not considered both the cases or you did some calculation error, right? So I hope you guys understood the concept here. Be very careful about these kind of questions where they don't specify which is coming from where, which ball is coming from where. That's the idea for this question. Let's go ahead and solve the next one. I hope you guys are ready. Let's move on. Now we are moving on to a pack of cards. So I hope you know the structure of cards, a pack of 52 cards. So that's the question. 90 seconds. Your time starts now. Varun, see, what you need to understand is don't try to attempt all the questions. Figure out which questions are taking more time from you. Straight away eliminate them in your attempt. For example, if I know I am taking more time in geometry, I will probably leave geometry to the last. So understand, so frankly I cannot say do this or do that. I can only tell you the structure. The structure should be identify where you are spending more time, and whichever topic you're spending more time, keep it to the last. That's the first simple thing I will give you. Okay, so lot of options, C, E, RC takes a lot of time. So again, Pranjal, RC takes time, but remember when you do one RC, you will get 5 questions or 4 questions from it, or sometimes 6 questions also. So look at it in that manner. Yes, reading an RC will take you 2-3 minutes. If you are fast, it will take you probably 1.5 minutes. If you are slow, it will take you 3 minutes also. But the 3 minutes will help you solve 5 or 6 questions. So please be careful about it. Anyway, so let's take a look at this question. If 2 cards are drawn at random from a deck of 52 cards, one after the other without replacement, what is the probability that one is an even number card of black color and the other is face card of red color? Once again, he is not telling us what is first, what is second. He is just using the word one is and one the other. So I will take 2 cases. Case number 1, case number 2. Case number 1, first one is even, black, and second one is red, face. Second case, red, face, even, black. These are the 2 cases. I am going to add these 2 totals. Okay, now the first case. Now I hope all of you know the deck of 52 cards. So the 52 cards are divided into 4 suites. It's called 13 of each. 13 fours are 52. So you have hearts, you have a club, okay, pardon my drawing, I hope you can understand this, a diamond, and what do you have, what is the other, spade. Okay, so this is red, this is black, this is red, and this is black. And each of these 32 cards are numbered 2 to 10, and ace, king, queen, jack. These are the 4 face cards. So these are called as the face cards. Okay? Okay, now let's go ahead and take a look at it. Even and black. So there are two black suites. So where are they? Okay, so this is not black. Right. So these two are black. So I know even numbers are 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So I have 5 plus 5. Totally I have 10 black evens. 2, 4, 6, 8 and 10 numbers. So these are 5 in each of the suites. So that's total of 10. So getting an even black is 10 out of 52. And now I want a red face card. Totally I have 2 suites of red and 4 face cards in each suite. So that's a total of 8 out of 51. Why 51? Because there is no replacement. Already one card is pulled out. Or I will do the other way around. 8 out of 52 and 10 out of 51. So basically if you notice, this is 80 plus 80 by 52 into 51. So this is 160 by 52 into 51. Probably you can take out 4 goes 13 times, 4 goes 40 times. So 40 by 13 into 51. You can see, is there anything else that can divide? No, nothing else. So you can see none of the numerators is 40. So straight away the answer is none of the above. Vicky, honor card. Ace is basically a face card. Okay. Ace, king, queen, jack. These 4 are considered to be face cards. 2 to 10 are called as the honor cards. Right, Vicky? Not 12, Sanu. Face cards are totally, total they are 12. 4 into 4, 16, not 12. There are 4 suites and 4 face card per suite. So that's total of 4 into 4, 16. Right, Sanu? Okay, guys, so let's go ahead. Next question coming your way. I hope you guys are ready. Okay, here's the question. Take a look at it. You will have 90 seconds to do this. See, face cards are not the ones which have faces. For example, Ace actually has a face in some kind of decks. It doesn't have a face in other kind of decks. So the standard meaning is face cards are Ace, King, Queen, Jack and 10. Sorry, Ace, King, Queen, Jack, not 10, sorry. So number cards or honor cards are 2 to 10. After 10, all of them are face cards. So don't worry whether there is a face printed on it or not. Don't go by the literal meaning of it. Alright, Sanu? Nursing, I hope that clears. Okay, we got D's, B's. Diluted gaming. Why is your gaming diluted, my friend? Probability value is missing. Okay, so this is missing. Oh boy. How is this missing? Okay, I think the probability here is missing and I really don't remember what is the probability. So let's move on. Let's leave this. Okay, guys. I don't know how all are answering, Vicky. That's a good question. Which means they are randomly guessing. Yes, this is missing, and I really don't remember what that one is. Okay. Let's go ahead. Let's go to the next question. Here is the question. I hope nothing is missing in this. We have 90 seconds. Start off. Jatin, why 51 cards? Because first card is picked. So out of 52, 1 is already gone. So remaining are 51. That's why 51 cards. Vaishali, we will try to see, we could not choose obviously our slots. So a lot of our faculty members from BYJU'S Exam Prep have applied. I have to check, is there anybody who got the slot on 23rd? Frankly, I would not want to do an analysis where I don't have a first-hand information, or at least one of my faculty members is not writing. So if we have anybody on 23rd, we will definitely announce it. If there is nobody on 23rd, then you'll have to wait for 24th. Green and pink wala question, Harshad, there is some information missing, so we moved on. There's some information missing in that question, okay? Okay, so that's 90 seconds up. Let's go and take a look at this question. There are 500 students in an examination. 150 students passed in first paper, 350 students passed in the second paper, and 50 students passed in both the papers. So clearly a Venn diagram is required. So we have a Venn diagram of two papers. First paper, second paper, both is 50. Only first paper is totally 150, second paper total is 350. Which means only first should be 100, only second should be 300. So none should be 300 plus 100 plus 50. So that's 450. But the total is 500, right? Total is 500. So where are the other 50 students? You have 300, 50 and 100 totally adding up to 450. So the other 50 students are outside. What is the meaning of outside? These students did not pass any of them. Okay. So where are we? Find the probability that a student selected at random has failed in both the papers. So 50 students out of 500, 1/10. Straight away, that's your answer. So this is a question which can easily be solved with the help of a Venn diagram. Vaishali says it's jumbled paper this time. Vaishali, I would say expect the worst. If it turns out to be good, better, good for you. If it is still jumbled, you are anyway expecting it. So this way, in these kind of things, I want to be a pessimist in such kind of a thing, not in terms of confidence. Because there is a saying, right? So what if I'm a pessimist? Half the times I'm always right. The other half I'm pleasantly surprised. Because if I'm expecting the paper to be difficult, if I'm expecting the paper to be jumbled up, then anyway if it comes like that, I'm not surprised, right? Because I'm expecting that. If it turns out to be easier, or if it is like unjumbled, neatly given to you, then you're pleasantly surprised because it's nice for you. So you don't get, or rather you are always in a win-win situation in such kind of things. Okay? Are these previous year questions? Yes, some of them Harshada, some of them are modifications of them. Let's go ahead and take a look at it. Okay, so this is actually a very simple question. Give me an answer in 30 seconds. Your time starts now. Okay, so this is actually a question that looks like conditional probability, but it is not. It can straight away be done. See guys, a question like this basically is saying that Sita picks one letter from the English alphabets and it is found to be a vowel, so it's already happened. It's already happened, you got a vowel. What is the probability that the letter is E? So the question is very simply put, the probability of getting E among the vowels. That's how you need to interpret the question. The probability of getting E among vowels. So total vowels are 5. Probability of getting E, there is only one E among the vowels. 1 by 5. That's it. Option C. So the interpretation, the question looks like you need to put conditional probability and it is complicated. It is not. It's a very straightforward question. The interpretation is very important for you. They are defining an event has happened. Within this event, you want a particular case, which means you want what numerator is what you want, denominator is what happened. What happened is vowel. So you got 5 vowels, you got a vowel, so that's 5 A's, and you want one particular vowel out of the 5 vowels, so it is 1 out of 5. Done. Clear? Because the question says we are only considering the cases where vowels are taken. We are only considering the cases where vowels are taken. So this is actually, you don't have to look at conditional probability. Okay, let's move on. Yes, Mr. Gaming, Asan hai, provided you get the logic. Otherwise, you will do what not. Okay, moving on. Question number 8. Right, so this is a nice question, simple, sweet question. You should be getting the answer. Give me an answer in 60 seconds. I'm reducing the time now. Okay, we got a C, a B, a C, and a B again. And a B again, a C again. Okay, so it's oscillating between B and C, and we have equal distribution of answers between B and C. Okay, one more for C. One extra for C. Slightly tilted towards C as of now. Anyone else? Okay, now B, so it's even. C, B, even again. Tilted towards B. This is fun. Okay, Priya is giving 3 Bs. Okay, so guys, that's 60 seconds up. Let's go ahead and see what is happening here. There are 7 seats in a row. 3 people take seats at random. The probability that the middle seat is always occupied and no 2 persons are consecutive. So basically, what is the case, or what are the cases that I want? I want to look at number of ways in which I can make people sit such that the middle seat is always occupied and no 2 people are sitting next to each other. So if this seat is occupied, definitely these 2 seats cannot be occupied because I don't want people sitting consecutively next to each other. So let me make the first person sit. Let me make the first person sit here. One person comes and sits here. Now, in these 2, only 1 seat should be filled, and in these 2, only 1 seat should be filled. Only 1 seat should be filled. So, which seat is that? I can choose that 1 seat in 2 ways. And among these 2, 1 seat should be filled. But which one is it? Again, I can choose it in 2 ways. So, the choosing. So, first, I am not saying who is going to sit where. I am first determining the seats. That's all. I am not even talking about who is the person sitting. So, my first job is to identify what are the ways in which people can sit. So, if I always make somebody sit in the middle, then among the other seats, I have a total of 2 into 2, 4 ways. 4 ways in which I can arrange people. Right? Now, once this is done, if I take any one way, let me take this way, where 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So, here there is a person, here there is a person, here there is a person. One of the 4 ways, I will take this one case and analyze it. So, I have 3 places that is fixed. The places are fixed now. How many ways can I make the people sit? The first place can be made to be sit in 3 ways because any of the 3 people can sit, then 2 ways and then 1 way. So, this basically each way. So, there are 4 ways like this. Each way there are 6, that is 3 factorial number of ways of making people sit. So, for each arrangement of chairs, I have 6 ways in which people can sit. So, the total number of possibilities are 6 into 4, which is 24. But that is the number of cases we want. What are the total possibilities when I make them sit randomly? So, that is divided by 7 chairs, 3 people randomly sitting. What is the answer? 7p3. So, the answer should be 24 by 7p3. So, 7p3 is 7 factorial by 7 minus 3, which is 4 factorial. So, this is going to be 7 into 6 into 5, 7 into 6 into 5. So, this becomes 6 4s are 24. So, this is 4 by 35. So, 4 by 35 is option C. So, C is the correct answer. Yeah, simple. Let's go ahead and take a look at the next question. So, guys, this is question number 8. I think we have 3 more questions, 9, 10, 11. So, let's see if we can finish all 3 in the next 7-8 minutes. Okay. Moving on. The question number 9. Yes, your time starts now. So we have, I'm going to give you 90 seconds for this. Let's see how many of you will get the answer. Is the chat live? Yeah. Guys, can you hear me? Can somebody quickly respond in the chat? Okay, so that's about 90 seconds. Let's go ahead and take a look at it. 2 distinct numbers are selected at random from the first 12 numbers. The probability that the sum will be divisible by 3. So first, if I am trying to look at my denominator, 2 numbers, distinct numbers, okay, 2 distinct numbers I am selecting out of 12. So that is 12C3. 2 numbers I am picking. Now, I want that sum should be divisible by 3, which means the total of the 2 numbers should be a multiple of 3. That's the logic. So what are the possibilities? The total can be, let me write down all the totals. The total can be 3, total can be 6, total can be 9, total can be 12, total can be 15, total can be 18. You have 12 numbers, so it can be more. Total can be 21 because 12 plus 12 is 24, so I can go up to 24. Total can be 24 also. Now, if I want the total to be 3, what could be the numbers? The possibilities are, there's only one possibility, 1, 2. Remember, I have chosen 12C2, right? Yeah, this is 2, not 3. 12C2, so when I'm choosing 2 numbers here, I will not be bothered about 1, 2 or 2, 1 because the denominator is combination, which means order is not mattering there. So my numerator also should be without order, just the group. So group of 1 and 2. If I want a total of 6, what could be the possibility? I will look at 1, 5, 2, 4, 3. 3 is not possible because we need distinct numbers. 3, 3, then you get 4, 2 again, but 4, 2 is already considered. So you have 1, 5, 2, 4. Then if I want a total of 9, then the total can be 1, 8, 2, 7, 3, 6, 4, 5. After that, you'll again get 5, 4, which is already considered, so I don't need it. So you have 1, you have total 2, you have 4. Then if you want a total of 12, 1, 11, 2, 10, 3, 9, 4, 8, 5, 7, 6, 6 and 6. Okay, 6 and 6 should not be considered. Why should it not be considered? Because they are equal. So I have a total of 5. So you have to do this very, very quickly for all of them. So if you look at 15, 15 is what? 1 plus 14 is not possible because you are looking at only 12 natural numbers. So 1 plus 14 is not possible. So then it will be 12 plus 13, that is also not possible. 2 plus 13, that is also not possible. So the first possibility is 3 and 12. Then 4 and 11, 5, 10, 6, 9, 7, 8. After that it will become 8, 9, 8, 7 again, which is considered. So this total gives you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ways again. Total of 18 will start with 4 and 18 is 4 and 16 is not 4 and 14. 14 is not there. So you're looking at 6 and 12. Minimum is 6. You can't go below 6. And there the other side is 12. So 6 and 12. So 7 and 11. 8 and 10. 9 and 9. 9 and 9 should not be considered because they are repeating. So we have a total of 3 here. And for 21, we are looking at 7 and 13, 7 and 14, which is not possible. So we have 9 and 12, then 10 and 11. So only two ways. And then you have 24 is 12 plus 12. 12 plus 12 gives you only one way. So these are the total number of ways. So what are all these ways? So we have 2 plus 1, 3, 3 plus 4, 7, 7 plus 5, 12, 12 plus 5 is 17 plus 3, 20 plus another 3, 23. So 23 out of 12C2. 12C2 is 12 into 11 by 2. So this is 6. So this is 23 by 66, which is option B. 23 by 66, which is option B. Clear? Okay, so let's go ahead. I think the 10th question is the last. Last question, you have 60 seconds only. Go ahead and see what the correct answer is. The time starts now. I'm not able to see the chat. Chart is not changing. Alright guys, so that's about a minute. Let's go ahead and see what the correct answer is. So totally we have 10 balls, 7 white and 3 black. And we want to find the probability that no two black balls are adjacent. So first let me calculate the total ways in which I can arrange the 10 balls randomly. So 10 balls when I am arranging randomly, the number of ways is 10 factorial by 7 factorial into 3 factorial, because the 3 black balls are similar, the 7 white balls are similar. So if you're looking at similar objects being arranged, the answer should be n factorial by p factorial, q factorial, r factorial, depending upon how many items are similar. So 7 items are similar and 3 items are similar. That is the total number of ways of arranging all of them without any restriction. Now my job is to look at number of ways where black balls are not adjacent. So this is a question where in PNC we learned how do I put objects not next to each other. They should never be together. So the logic for never together is place the white balls first. So I will put the 7 white balls, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All the balls are first put in this place. So these are white balls, all 7. Now if I don't want the black balls to be next to each other, I will pick the gaps to place the black balls. Any 3 gaps I pick out of these 8 gaps, 3 out of 8 gaps, wherever I put the black balls will never be together. So the number of ways of arranging in such a way that no two black balls are together is 8C3, because I just need to pick 3 spaces out of 8. So it is 8C3. So this becomes 8 factorial by 8 minus 3, which is basically 5 factorial into 3 factorial, divided by 10 factorial by 7 factorial into 3 factorial. Okay, so if you simplify this, 3 and 3 goes away. So let's quickly do this. So this becomes 8 factorial by 5 factorial into 7 factorial by 10 factorial. So this is 8 factorial into 7 into 6 into 5 factorial by 5 factorial into 10 into 9 into 8 factorial. So basically this 10 factorial I expanded it, and this 7 factorial I expanded it like this. Why? Because this gets easily cancelled. So I will get this as 7 into 6 by 10 into 9. So 3 3s are 3 goes 2 times and 2 goes 5 times. So this is 7 by 15, and that is your option number B. Well, so guys, that brings us to the end of the session. I hope you guys really enjoyed it, because probability is always an interesting concept. There are many traps that you can fall into because you can always miss out on some finer point. So please be very careful when you're talking about probability kind of a question in your exam, because unless you are very, very sure about it, don't get into it. Okay, unless you get it, you are very sure, please don't get into it. Okay, that's my advice, right? Diluted gaming shortcut तो हमेशा नहीं होता है भाई. You don't get shortcuts all the time. Please keep that in mind. Okay, so guys, let's go ahead and prepare for the next 5 days. We have few more sessions coming your way, so please stay tuned onto our channel. I will see you in the next one. All the best.